Hello everyone and welcome to Things to Do. Today we'll tell you about top street foods that you need to try around the world. So without further ado, let's begin. We've made a list of some of the best street food from around the world, from Belpuri to Halo. Jerk chicken, Jamaica. When it comes to jerk chicken, the only real kind is the kind that's just come out of the smoke-filled jerk shack. All of the recipes are closely guarded secrets, but they all start with chicken on the bone that has been marinated with allspice, thyme, Scotch bonnet chilies, ginger, and spring onions. After a day of marinating in the flavors, the meat rests for another night before being cooked over pimento wood on a grill that's often made from an old oil drum. The best place to eat Jamaican jerk chicken is at a beachside bar or a roadside stand. Chili crab, Singapore. Chili crab is the food most synonymous with Singapore and may be found being sold by hawkers on the streets of this relatively small city-state. Chili crab is said to have been made by Yam Tian. In the 1950s, he started selling the spicy crustaceans from a street cart. This is how the dish got its name. Crabs are served whole and stir-fried in a sweet and sour sauce made of tomato, egg, and of course, chili. And it's all served on top of rice. Arepas Colombia. In Colombia, these corn cakes, which can be filled with cheese or meat, are a popular type of fast food or comida rápida. But different parts of the country have their own traditions and specialties when it comes to food. Most of the time, you grill or bake arepas before stuffing them with cheese or putting it on top of them. On the other hand, tortillas are much thinner. Bogotá is one of the best places in the world to try them because they're very popular for breakfast there. Halo, Philippines. During the summer in the Philippines, there's no better way to cool off than drink a glass of rainbow-colored Halo. It looks like a sundae and is a tasty dessert made with red beans, coconut, syrup, and fruit. The name directly translates to mix. Usually, this dish is finished off with ice cream, evaporated milk, and shaved ice. In South Africa, they call it bunny chow. Don't worry, rabbit fans, because this South African snack doesn't have any rabbit in it. It's made of a loaf of bread that's been hollowed out and filled with fragrant curry, usually chicken or mutton. It's likely that bunny chow was invented in India. Since then, it's become the most famous street food in Durban. And no trip to South Africa is really complete without at least one taste. Pierogi, Poland. We know of only one city, Krakow, that has a whole festival for this handmade dumpling. However, pierogi can be found in many different forms all over Eastern Europe. Flour, an egg, water, and salt are used to make the dough for pierogi. The dough is then shaped into little packages which are then filled with meat, potatoes, or cheese. The Polish people have always eaten pierogi. First, they're boiled. After that, they're fried in butter. Delicious! Pulled pork, North Carolina, United States of America. In the southern states, barbecue is taken very seriously. Every year, grill masters compete to see who can make the best food. North Carolina is the place to go for smoky sweet pulled pork, which is best when covered in a rich barbecue sauce and piled high on a sandwich bun. Even though Texas is known for its slow-cooked beef, North Carolina is where you should go for pulled pork. Bun Me Vietnam. The banh mi sandwich is a holdover from when Vietnam was a French colony, and it should be on any list of the best street foods. The most important part is a version of the traditional baguette that is thinner and crispier than usual. It's made with rice and wheat flour. This is usually filled with a colorful mix of coriander, pickled carrot, and daikon, as well as different kinds of meat like pork belly or chicken. Bubble tea, Taiwan. In the 1980s, Taiwan's Taichung was the first place where bubble, pearl, or boba tea was sold. In modern times, flavors can range from traditional milky tea, which is often sweetened with condensed milk, to new flavors like mango or passion fruit. The bubbles themselves are very chewy tapioca balls that you can eat through a big straw. At first, they seem strange, but they quickly become addicting. Poutine, Quebec, Canada. Poutine is the best example of a successful street food because it is the perfect greasy and filling late-night snack. The parts are very simple: chunky fries, cheese curds, and gravy on top of the chunky fries. You can get poutine anywhere in Canada, but the best version is in French-speaking Quebec, where the dish was first made. You can get it in diners and food stands along the province's highways and back roads. Simit bread, Turkey. There are more things to do in Turkey than just eating kebabs. From street carts all over the country, people can buy delicious simit loaves, which are often eaten for breakfast when people are on the go. They are easier to digest than bagels, and because they are baked in the shape of a large ring and covered in sesame seeds, they're the perfect thing to eat with a cup of Turkish tea. Xiaolong Bao China. This traditional northern Chinese dumpling soup is heated and steamed in bamboo baskets on street carts all over Shanghai. To eat them without getting burned, you have to hold the dumpling very carefully and slurp out some of the boiling hot broth before you try to eat the minced pork in the middle. Gelato Italy. Nothing is better than walking through the streets of Italy at night with a cone of rich, creamy gelato. Gelato is different from regular ice cream in that it has less fat and a slightly softer texture. Traditional flavors include pistachio and stracciatella. In Italy, ice cream is very important. Check the price before you order it in Rome. Gimbap is South Korea. Gimbap, which is sometimes called Korean sushi, looks like a big maki roll. Because gimbap is often called the Korean version of sushi, this makes sense. Fillings like crab sticks, egg, beef, and carrot are often used. Steamed rice and a seaweed sheet called gim are used to wrap the fillings. A sauce called gim sauce is used to dip the rolls. In Seoul, you can buy gimbap at shops and stands all over the city for lunch and eat it while walking around the city. Belpuri, India. Chaat is a popular Indian street food that is different in every part of the country. For example, the northern part of India is known for its spiced potato croquettes, also called aloo tikki, while the southern part is known for its savory fritters called vada. In Mumbai, you can try a dish called Belpuri. It has puffed rice, fried vermicelli noodles, and different kinds of vegetables on top of tamarind sauce. Keep an eye out for versions that add peanuts and pomegranate seeds. Taamiyya, Egypt. Wherever you go in the Middle East, it won't be hard to find falafel. It is a hotly debated question which country has the most authentic recipe. In Egypt, falafel is called taamiyya and is made with fava beans, which have a stronger flavor than chickpeas. It is almost always served with pickled vegetables, salad, and tahini sauce in pita bread. You can almost always count on getting it. Spain's churros. Churros are sweet and chunky sticks of dough that are deep fried. You can eat them plain, roll them in cinnamon sugar, or dip them in thick, rich hot chocolate, which is our favorite way. They're a popular late-night snack in Madrid where the well-known Chocolateria San Ginés is open 24 hours a day and serves them. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like and comment down below your thoughts on it. And subscribe to the channel. Enjoy your day. Thanks for watching this video.